Yep, this is me, sitting in prison. If you had asked me years ago, I would have laughed at the thought of ending up here. Me? Behind bars? Impossible. But here I am. And trust me, karma is real. Let me tell you how it all went wrong. I was born into privilege. My parents were wealthy, always traveling, always busy. To make up for their absence, they gave me everything I asked for. Designer clothes, expensive toys, lavish parties, you name it, I had it. But here's the thing. No matter how much they gave me, it was never enough. If my siblings got gifts, I cried. If my friends had something I didn't, I threw tantrums. I remember once, my sister got a doll for her birthday. I smashed it against the floor because I couldn't stand the fact that it wasn't mine. Why can't I have what she has? That was my favorite line. The irony? I already had more than anyone around me. But spoiled children don't see abundance. They only see competition. Then there was Annabelle. Sweet, perfect Annabelle. She wasn't rich like me, but she was everything I wasn't. Beautiful, kind, smart. And worst of all, she had loving parents who were actually present in her life. Everyone adored her. Teachers, classmates, even strangers. And me? I couldn't stand it. But I was clever. I befriended her, smiled in her face while secretly despising her. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That was my strategy. Annabelle, naive little Annabelle, truly believed I was her best friend. People warned her. They said, Clarissa is not your friend. But she defended me every time. The older we grew, the deeper my resentment. She was always the star, always the favorite. And then Levi appeared. Levi, tall, handsome, charming. Every girl wanted him. Of course, I thought he would choose me. I had the money, the looks, the style. But nope, he wanted Annabelle. Always Annabelle. I couldn't believe it. What does she have that I don't? I screamed into my pillow at night. I tried everything to lure him, but he only had eyes for her. Annabelle, in her ridiculous kindness, even turned him down at first, just so I wouldn't feel bad. I pretended to be unbothered. I lied to her face. It's fine. I don't like him that way. But deep inside, I was boiling. Eventually, they started dating. I smiled at their happiness, attended their dates as the third wheel, laughed at their jokes. But every time Levi looked at Annabelle, my stomach churned with hatred. Graduation came. They got married. Guess who stood by Annabelle's side as chief bridesmaid? Me. In a beautiful gown, smiling for the cameras, while inside, I burned. Then Olivia was born, their precious little daughter. Everyone was happy, except me and Annabelle, ironically. She suffered from postpartum depression. She was exhausted, sad, barely herself anymore. Levi tried to help, but he was frustrated. Their marriage began to crack. That was my chance. One night, I found Levi alone at a bar. He looked broken, drowning in his drink. I played the role of the caring friend. Talk to me, I said sweetly. And he did. He told me about Annabelle, how she never smiled, how she pushed him away. Oh, Levi, I whispered, touching his hand, you deserve better. That night, I made sure it happened. We crossed a line. He swore it was a mistake, a one-time thing, but he came back again and again. For 2 years, we lived in secret sin. I loved it. Sitting with Annabelle during the day, pretending to be her friend, while at night I lay in her husband's arms. Sometimes she would even ask about my new boyfriend, and I would coyly smile. If only she knew. But I wasn't satisfied. I wanted more. I told Levi to leave her, to marry me. He looked at me with disgust. Never. You're just a side chick. I love my wife. His words cut me open. Side chick? Me? Clarissa? Nope. That was the final straw. I planned her death, hired men, gave them her picture, and soon after, Annabelle was gone. Everyone thought it was an accident. I laughed at her funeral while others wept. For the first time, I felt powerful, victorious. Levi mourned, but I was there to comfort him, to smile at Olivia, though inside I hated her. She looked just like her mother, a daily reminder of Annabelle. Eventually, Levi married me. I had won, or so I thought. I wanted my own child, a son. But Olivia was in the way. I couldn't stand the thought of her overshadowing my future child. So I planned again. This time, poison, strong, fast, undetectable. I would frame the maid. It was perfect. But fate laughed at me. Levi came home early. He caught me in the kitchen, slipping poison into the food. "What are you doing?" he demanded. "Just adding spices," I lied. "Then eat it." I froze. My heart raced. I couldn't. And that's when his hand struck me across the face. Once, twice, harder than I ever imagined. I staggered, and in that dizzy moment, I saw her, Annabelle, her ghost, her eyes burning, her smile mocking. I screamed. I confessed. Everything poured out of me like vomit. The affair, the jealousy, the murder. And that's why I'm here. Life in prison. Levi took Olivia abroad. My parents disowned me, called me a disgrace. I'm alone now, alone with Annabelle. She haunts me every night. In my dreams and the shadows of my cell, I can't escape her. If I could turn back time, I would. If I had learned to be content, maybe I wouldn't be here. But I wasn't, and jealousy consumed me. So here I sit. Clarissa, once rich, once admired. Now just another prisoner with regrets. Contentment is the secret to peace. When you constantly compare yourself to others, envy eats away at your joy and pushes you into destructive choices. I had wealth, beauty, and opportunities, but because I couldn't be happy with what I had, I lost everything. My freedom, my peace, and my life as I knew it. True happiness doesn't come from having more. It comes from valuing what's already in your hands. I'm sorry, Annabelle, but I know you'll never forgive me.